You have to go to the fact that we're still humans, and that regardless of where they're actually seeing the content, if it's on a television, if it's on the desktop, or if it's on a mobile phone, you're still trying to connect to the same type of consumer. So putting yourself in the head of the consumer of what's actually useful to them, what's actually relevant, what's actually entertaining is important. Because with technology, there's so many things that you can do that are amazing. But a lot of times I see brands, it's like they buy a Porsche and then they realize they only need to drive it once a week to church on Sunday. So they do this overkill thing in terms of their mobile development, and they forget to go back to the basics, which is what is actually going to help my consumer and make their lives better. I think people's mobile devices are already very ubiquitous. I mean, imagine if you lose your phone, how bad you feel. That it's almost like an additional limb as part of your actual body. And so the areas they're going to develop in, I think, are going to be more oriented towards more useful applications of delivering everything that you can get on a desktop onto that mobile phone. And we're almost there. And I think what it's been interesting is when we've been seeing mobile phones actually get bigger, that people aren't necessarily where it used to be this trend years and years ago to get the tiniest phone. Now it's actually expanding because people want to do everything on their phone, and the size is reflecting that. Everyone is seeing that video is a huge trend, that so much video is consumed actually on mobile, and we see that on Twitter, of course, as well. And so the content is getting richer and richer on mobile. So it's not just text, it's not just simple images, that there's really rich content that you can interact with on your mobile phone, and that's going to continue to grow in the mobile space. For me personally, I love having a lot of the things that are happening in my life all connected through one device. So for instance, I have the Philips Hue lights, which control my lights, and I can actually control them when they know that I'm nearby, they'll actually turn on and be ready for me when I come home. It's the same thing with the Google Nest thermostat, is that it's actually ready when I come home, and it's controlled through my mobile phone.